When contemplating the dimensions of consciousness, 3D, 4D, and 5D, we venture into an exploration that transcends the ordinary understanding of reality. This journey into different states of consciousness challenges the conventional boundaries of what it means to perceive, understand, and interact with the universe. Each of these dimensions represents a unique level of awareness, shaping how we experience life, connect with others, and understand ourselves. They are not physical places, but rather different ways of being, each with its own set of principles, experiences, and lessons. These dimensions unfold progressively as we expand our consciousness, moving from the dense physical reality of the 3D through the transitional phase of 4D, and finally into the elevated spiritual awareness of 5D. As we explore these dimensions, we begin to understand that reality is far more complex and layered than our physical senses alone can perceive. The 3D consciousness is where you most likely begin your journey, and it is often the dimension you are most familiar with. This is the realm of physical reality, where everything is perceived through the lens of separation and duality. In the 3D world, life is structured around material existence, defined by what you can see, touch, and measure. Your identity is tied to the physical body, and your life is organized according to societal expectations and norms. From the moment you are born, you are categorized and labeled by your race, gender, nationality, and socio-economic status. These labels shape your experiences and interactions, often determining your opportunities, challenges, and sense of self. You are taught to conform to a linear path, go to school, get a job, marry, have children, and work until retirement. This path is seen as the measure of success, and deviation from it often brings confusion or even societal rejection. In this state, the ego plays a dominant role, shaping how you interact with the world and perceive yourself. The ego thrives on comparison, competition, and fear, constantly measuring your worth against others. It fosters a belief in scarcity, convincing you that resources, love, and success are limited, and that you must fight to secure your share. This belief leads to a life filled with stress, anxiety, and a constant pursuit of security and validation. You may become trapped in a cycle of striving and achieving, often at the expense of your true desires and well-being. The 3D consciousness is also characterized by a strong attachment to the physical and material aspects of life. Success is often measured by material wealth, social status, and external achievements. This attachment can lead to a sense of disconnection from others, from your deeper self, and from the natural world. You begin to see yourself as separate from everything else, creating a world of duality where you constantly compare, compete, and strive for power and control. However, as you begin to question the nature of your reality, you start to see through the illusions of the 3D world. This questioning often marks the beginning of your transition into 4D consciousness. The 4D dimension represents a significant shift in awareness, where the spiritual awakening begins to take root. This awakening is a process of breaking free from the limitations and conditioning of the 3D world, allowing you to explore deeper truths about yourself and the universe. In 4D consciousness, you start to realize that there is more to life than what you have been taught to believe. You begin to see through the superficial layers of reality and tap into the deeper, more spiritual aspects of existence. This shift often comes with a sense of disorientation, as the old ways of thinking and being no longer feel relevant or fulfilling. It is a time of transformation, where you are called to let go of the old and embrace the new. In this dimension, the boundaries between the physical and the spiritual begin to blur. You become more introspective, turning inward to explore your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. This inner exploration is often accompanied by a process of healing, as you confront and release the wounds and traumas that have shaped your identity. The 4D consciousness is a time of deep personal growth, where you start to deprogram from the societal conditioning of the 3D world. You begin to question the beliefs and values that have been imposed on you, and start to create your own, more authentic ways of living. This process can be challenging, as it requires you to face uncomfortable truths about yourself and the world. But it is also incredibly liberating, as you begin to break free from the limitations of the past and step into your true power. As you transition into 4D consciousness, you also become more attuned to the energies and vibrations around you. You start to notice synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that guide you on your path. These synchronicities serve as signs from the universe, helping you to navigate your journey and make decisions that are aligned with your higher purpose. Your intuition becomes stronger, and you start to trust your inner guidance more than the external voices of society. This shift in consciousness also brings a greater sense of empathy and compassion. As you become more aware of the interconnectedness of all things, you start to see others not as separate from you, but as reflections of yourself. This understanding fosters a deeper sense of connection and community, as you recognize that you are all on this journey together. As you continue to evolve and expand your consciousness, you enter the realm of 5D consciousness, where you fully embrace your spiritual nature. The 5D dimension is a state of unity consciousness, where the illusions of separation and duality have completely fallen away. In this elevated state of awareness, you experience a profound sense of oneness with all that is. The boundaries between self and other, between the physical and the spiritual, dissolve, and you realize that you are all interconnected, all part of the same universal consciousness. In 5D, love becomes the dominant force, guiding your thoughts, actions, and interactions. It is a love that transcends the conditional, transactional nature of 3D relationships. It is an unconditional love that sees the divine in everyone and everything, recognizing the inherent worth and beauty in all of creation. In this dimension, time is perceived as fluid, and you are no longer bound by the linear progression of past, present, and future. Instead, you understand that all time exists simultaneously, and you can access different timelines through your intentions and vibrations. This understanding of time allows you to move more freely through your experiences, choosing the timelines that align with your highest good. Your manifestations happen more quickly in this dimension because you are in alignment with the flow of the universe. You are no longer pushing against the current, trying to force things to happen. Instead, you are in a state of flow, where your desires and intentions are effortlessly brought into reality. The 5D consciousness is also characterized by a heightened sense of intuition and psychic abilities. Your connection to the spiritual states is strong, and you receive guidance and insights from higher dimensions. This connection brings a deep sense of peace and fulfillment, as you feel supported and guided by the universe. In 5D, you are living your soul's purpose, fully aligned with your divine mission. This alignment brings a sense of joy and satisfaction that is not dependent on external circumstances. It is a joy that comes from within, from the knowing that you are living in harmony with your true nature. Understanding these dimensions is not just about labeling different states of awareness, but about recognizing the potential for growth and transformation within you. It is about understanding that you are a multidimensional being, capable of experiencing different levels of consciousness and evolving beyond the limitations of the physical world. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. If you're still with me, please leave a comment on what you learned or what you would like to add. I would appreciate it. As always, wishing you a beautiful day.